Hi friends, welcome to Ansel. So today it is the 41st episode in the activity series. So in the last episode of the activity series, I showed some of the 100 more than 100 drawings I made in my computer. So today this is part 2. So in the last episode we ended off it here at this drawing. So let's continue next. So this is the German and Polish Civil War, both which happened at the same time, from 14 December 2031 to 3rd May 2038. So this is just something fiction I made. So first let's start here. In Germany and Poland, some many communist uprisings happened in this area of Poland and this area of Germany. With this, a civil war started, and you know. So while in Poland, they already took all of this part, while these rebels took up to these three provinces or one province, more than half of this province, while in Germany the Germans are doing fine while going through these provinces and attacking. So while the communists took over all of this area, Schleswig something. Okay, so then next, see is this Germany or something which I don't know what I even did to this. So yeah, okay. Next is the HIC, the first comic in the series. I think the first comic in the series. So first we start with India surrounded with the coronaviruses. So then while wearing a mask, while there are some countries behind there. So here there are some countries, Russia, which says I feel pity on him, while Poland and Germany are squished under these countries' weight and say ow. Then US and China say we too. Next, Georgia is just sleeping because it's sleeping. Next, Algeria gets a detailed light bulb idea that is we can form a league to help India. Then in the meantime, Algeria says all the plans which Algeria wants. So then everybody congrats Algeria, not congrats, but compliments Algeria. So next it is finally everybody sleeping except Georgia who finally woke up while Germany woke up just now. So Germany says he woke up. So here is the robot or like a league with like in movies it shows like it is connected to some things, right? It is connected to some things now also. So this is the HIC. I will tell the full form in later of this comic. So this has an India image over it. So guess it. So next later that day HIC turns like in a Pac-Man thing and eats all of the coronavirus from India, COVID-19 virus from India, and India cries with happiness and done. And here HIC means Help India Council. So the next drawing is Holy Cow. So this is the go. So first India says, Holy cow Pakistan, don't let me kill those gods. So next Pakistan is here ready to fight a battle while there's a cow tied to a tank. This cow looks like a goat, but believe me, it's a cow. So the cow is saying moo, moo. It is so sad, scared. So in Hinduism, which is the main religion in India, so the cow is a very important being. Yes. So next is the honeycomb game where if you saw Squid Game, you know the honeycomb game, or at least if you have a vague idea, you also know the honeycomb game. So here he tried to make a. So they gave him a triangle, but he completely messed up and blood. Okay. So next is. This was a drawing I made when I was testing about the features of paint after seeing from my computer textbook in class 4. So yeah. Next is if all 20 largest countries are the only countries in the world, So first, let's start from the east. I mean, the west to the east. So from the west is the Kingdom of Canada, which took over all of Alaska and Greenland. And I don't know what happened to Iceland in this map. So next is the Democracy of America, which took over Cuba too. Next is the United Mexican States, which took over the remaining part of Central America. Next is the Incan Empire, centered around Peru. Next is the state of Brazil, and the Kingdom of Buenos Aires, centered around, Argentina. So those are the three main powers in in South America. Next, while in North America also there are three main powers. Next, if we go a bit more east, we'll get the Carthaginian Empire, centered around Algeria, and then just on top of it, there's the Empire of Russia. Yes. Okay. So next is the Kingdom of Numidia, centered around Chad. Next, Libya, centered around, Libya. Next, the Emperor of Congo, which took over all of Central, East, and South Africa. Yes. And Sudan, Sudan is here, taking over all of the Horn of Africa. So next is the Kingdom of Hejaz, which is centered around Saudi Arabia. Next, Persian Empire, which is centered around Iran. The Kazakhstan, the Qing dynasty, centered around again China. The Mauryan Empire, centered around India. Next, the Srivijaya dynasty, centered around Indonesia. The South Srivijaya dynasty, centered around Australia. And finally, Mongolia, which became a lot smaller than normal. Next is, if all Indian states are independent. So first, let's start from south to north. So here is the state of Tamil Nadu, which took over all of Kerala because it was once part of Tamil Nadu itself. Next is Mysore state, which I think doesn't even have the city Mysore. So Mysore is a major city in the state of Karnataka. Next is the Andhra states, which took over a lot. Next, the Mumbai state up here, which is also pretty big. And all of these three states partitioned the Mysore state, I guess. Ouch. So next is the Odia Union, which is a union from Orissa between Chhattisgarh, the south part of West Bengal, Odisha itself, and Jharkhand. Next is Madhya Pradesh, which lost some land. Gujarat here, which got lost some land again, I think. Next is Rajasthan, which lost lots of land. Next is the Punjab Kings up here, which got 2 times more land than normal. Next is Uttar Pradesh, which also got some land. Bihar, which lost some. Assam became more than 3 times bigger, I guess. And Himachal Pradesh, which took over all of Jammu Kashmir and became 4 times bigger. Next is, if India wasn't even colonized by the British. So all of the names would be like the native names. I like the suffixes, which like this kingdom, those things would be so here kingdom would be Swaraj, empire would be Mahaswaraj, and state would be Rashtra. So first we start from south with the Madras Swaraj. So next, if we go up, we get the Mysore Rashtra. So the Madras Swaraj even goes up to Maratha, and it has a pretty long panhandle. Next is the Maratha, this Rashtra, but I forgot to put Rashtra. Yes. The next is the Orissa Mahaswaraj, the empire which even reaches up to Burma or Myanmar or something what we call it. So next is this kingdom of Surat, just Surat, not any other name. So Surat is a city which is a port city in the coast of this area of Gujarat. The next is the Sindh Rashtra, where Sindh people live. Next, the Indo Swaraj, the Indo kingdom. Next, the Bangla Swaraj. Next, Sikkim up here, which really got a lot of land. Next, the Uttar Bangla, which is North Bangla, and here Uttar means north. Next, the Uttar Rashtra, the North state. Next, Balochistan in Pakistan, present day Pakistan. Next, Punjab, which really got a lot of land. Delhi, Yes, Delhi, centered around Delhi, the Union Territory, the capital of India. Next is Kashmir, which took lots of land from China and even, uh, yes, you know, Afghanistan. Afghanistan lost its panhandle, and even Tajikistan got its land. And so Kashmir borders some countries now: Uttarashtra, Delhi, Punjab, Afghanistan, China, and Tajikistan up there. Yes, so many countries. Next is, if the 10 largest African countries are the only countries in Africa. So this is the last episode in this last drawing I'll show in this video. So again, let's start from south to north. So south here, I mean down here is the South African Empire, which lost some land here, but gained, I guess 2 times more land. So yeah, it even got all of Madagascar and many islands here. Next is Angola, which got just some. That some means very less. Next is the kings of the Congo and Swahili coast. So Swahili coast is the coast down here, and they even rule these islands. And Congo is this area, and the kings of those two areas are the kings of Congo and Swahili coast. It is a dual monarchy. That means this Congo is autonomous, while Swahili coast is the main ruling power. So both of them are ruling powers, I guess. So next is the kingdom of Addis Ababa. I mean, Addis Ababa is presently the capital of Ethiopia and also the capital of the African Union. So they took all of the Horn of Africa. Next is the Republic of N'Djamena. N'Djamena is the capital of Chad, the country of Chad. Yeah. So it took this much land and has a very straight border. Literally very straight. So next is the Kingdom of Niger, which is mainly centered around the Niger River. Next is the Republic of Egypt Sudan, which has half of Egypt and Sudan. Next is Mali, which Mali got some more land. The Carthage Numerian Empire. This is again a dual monarchy like the kings of the Congo and Swahili coast. And finally, the Kingdom of Tripoli, which got the other half of Egypt. Yes. So the next is, if the ten, I mean, so this is going that is going to be for the next video. I forgot it. So this is for today about part 2 of showing some of my drawings from which are made from my laptop. Bye.